History Chapter 2, Socialism in Europe and the Russian Revolution Part 5. In this video, we shall discuss the changes after the Revolution of October 1917. What changed after October 1917? There were so many changes in Russia after the revolution. The first change was most industry and banks were nationalized in November 1917. Second change was land was declared social property and peasants were allowed to seize the land of the nobility. Nobility means upper class. They banned the use of the old titles of aristocracy. Number 4, new uniforms were designed for the army and the Soviet hat, which was called Budyonnovka, was chosen. Fifth change was the Bolshevik Party was renamed the Russian Communist Party. There were so many other changes after the revolution. Russia also withdrew from the First World War because there were so many casualties in the war. There was no any reason to continue in the war. Next topic is the Civil War. When the Bolsheviks ordered land distribution, actually redistribution, the Russian army began to break up. Soldiers, who were mostly peasants, wished to go home for the redistribution and they left the army. Non-Bolshevik socialists, liberals and supporters of autocracy condemned the Bolshevik uprising. Their leaders moved to South Russia and organized troops to fight the Bolsheviks. They were considered as the Reds. During 1900 and 1919, I again repeat, during 1918 and 1919, the Greens, that means socialist revolutionaries and whites who were supporters of Tsar, controlled most of the Russian Empire. They were also supported by French, American, British and Japanese troops because all these were worried at the growth of socialism in Russia. As a result, there was civil war in Russia during these years. But by January 1920, the Bolsheviks were able to control most of the former Russian Empire, making a socialist society. During the Civil War, the Bolsheviks kept industries and banks nationalized. They permitted farmers to cultivate the land that had been socialized. Bolsheviks used confiscated land to demonstrate what collective work could be. A process of centralized planning was introduced. Officials they assessed how the economy could work and set targets for a 5-year period. On this basis, they made the 5-year plans. First 5-year plan was from 1927 to 1932 and then second 5-year plan was adopted in 1933 and this plan continued till 1938. These plans helped Russia to accelerate its economic growth rate, industrial growth rate, etc. During these 5-year plans, an extended schooling system was developed. Arrangements were made for factory workers and farmers to enter universities. Crèches were established in factories for the children of women workers. Cheap public health care was provided. Model living quarters were set up for workers. There was a good economic growth in Russia during the five-year plans. Even many countries were inspired by these five-year plans. One such example is India. India also adopted this five-year planning system, and we followed and made so many five-year plans in India. After the death of Lenin, Stalin became new head of Russia, and a new system was started in Russia which is famous as collectivization in the Soviet Union. The period of the early planned economy was linked to so many disasters such as the disaster of collectivization of agriculture. By 1927, 1928, the towns in Soviet Russia were facing an acute problem of grain supplies. The government fixed prices, but the farmers refused to sell grains to government buyers at these low prices. Stalin, who headed the party after the death of Lenin, introduced first emergency measures. In 1928, party members visited the grain producing areas. They supervised grain collections and raided kulaks, who were rich farmers, to solve the problem. As shortage was still there, the decision was taken to collectivize farms. It was argued that grain shortages were partly due to the small size of holdings. From 1929, the party forced all peasants to cultivate in collective farms. Those who resisted collectivization were severely punished, many were deported and exiled. The Russian Revolution of 1917 made great impacts on Russia as well as on the world. So, further, we are going to discuss the global influence of the Russian Revolution and the USSR. After revolution of 1917, Russia was renamed as USSR. Question is here for you. What is the full form of USSR? There were far-reaching impacts of Russian Revolution on the world. In many countries, communist parties were formed, such as Communist Party of Great Britain. Many non-Russians from outside the USSR participated in the Conference of the Peoples of the East in 1920. By the time of the outbreak of the Second World War, the USSR had given socialism a global face and world stature. Many Eastern European countries were also influenced by the revolution and socialism. As a result, in many Eastern European countries, socialist governments were formed that time. Although socialism has made Russia a great country, a big country, a powerful country, but still there were so many drawbacks in the system. The major drawback was lack of democracy and rights of the people. So, by the end of the 20th century, the international reputation of the USSR as a socialist country had declined. Though it was recognized that socialist ideals still enjoyed respect among its people. Indians were also very much inspired by the socialism and the Russian Revolution of 1917. Many Indians also visited Russia after that revolution. Even in India, Communist Party of India was formed, and one Indian famous personality, Rabindranath Tagore, wrote from Russia in 1930. He writes, Moscow appears much less clean than the other European capitals. None of those hurrying along the streets look smart. The whole place belongs to the workers. Here the masses have not in the least been put in the shade by the gentlemen. Pause. Those who lived in the background for ages have come forward in the open today. I thought of the peasants and workers in my own country. It all seemed like the work of the jinn in the Arabian Nights. Here, that means in Russia, only a decade ago, they were as illiterate, helpless, and hungry as our own masses. Who could be more astonished than an unfortunate Indian like myself to see how they had removed the mountain of ignorance and helplessness in these few years? So in the end, we can conclude that Russian Revolution not only influenced Russia, it also made a great impact on other parts of the world. That's all in this video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe the channel www.youtube.com/ramsharmalive. You can also visit website www.freeteach.in.